Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spiritual Connections LLC. I am Angelina, your spiritual alignment coach, and today is day 2 of the water hack. I am super excited to go through day 2 with you guys. I added a couple little extra things because why not? And I wanted to kind of share a few things. It's been a while, like a really long time, since we've talked about crystals on this channel. Because I love crystals and I love water, I just figured why not add those two things together. So today we are going to do the water hack, and we're also going to add just a little extra oomph, because yesterday in our video we talked like super briefly, not barely at all, about vision boards. And really what vision boards are for are supposed to be like a visual reminder of what you're creating. Now, vision boards are amazing and they definitely have their place. It's my experience that vision boards don't really work because there's somebody else's visions, right? There's somebody else's pictures. And we don't really necessarily take into account how it would really feel if those things belong to us. So vision boards really go so far. So today we're going to talk about making our own tangible vision board that is our things in conjunction with doing the water hack, because doing the water hack is amazing. It's something you're going to do very intentionally, and we're going to do in just a second. And to add these sort of visual things using crystals and a few other things that are personal to you, because remember, there's 4 P's. There's positive, which we've already done. There's present, which we've already done. We did that yesterday. Then there's the personal piece. So how do we make this personal to you? And so we made it personal with like the way that we were describing, and we're going to go over that super briefly in a second. But we also want to make it personal in the pieces that we use to remind us that are placed somewhere around our house or something that we use often. Okay, so let's do the water hack. And then let's talk about some pieces that you can kind of generalize to the water hack. Okay, so here I have my original reality cup. It already has water. It's a clean cup. It doesn't look like there's anything in it today. So I grabbed these cups yesterday out of the dishwasher, okay? And I wasn't really paying that much attention because I was super excited to come on here. I cleaned them. They're clean today. Okay, we have our original reality cup. We have our new reality cup with our keywords, which for me are business, $30,000, paid performances by March 3rd, which is our 7-day. Now, if you're watching this at any other time and you're not like perfectly on track with like the dates and stuff like that, that's okay. Make it personal to you, right? Wherever this video exists in time, use that to your advantage. And if 7 days feels like not enough time for you, make it 14 days, right? I did 7 days because I'm trying to make it easy and tangible for all of you, but you can set this up to be whatever you want. Okay, so this is our new reality cup. So I'm going to just put that energy that I feel, that gratitude for where I am, recognizing the blessings that I have, because I know that I'm incredibly blessed. You know, I just bought a house, and I'm doing all these open mics, and I'm creating music, and I'm doing amazing things. I'm here on the channel. I'm excited to be here. I've got energy. I'm putting all of that wonderful blessings that I already experienced into this water. Okay, so in your water, in your cup, I'm doing this out loud, but you know, even if I wasn't here on this video, I would probably be doing it out loud, just because I personally feel that putting that energy out into the universe verbally, it helps us to assess it in our own mind, right? Because when you think things, it's very jarbled, it's very incomplete, right? But when you say it out loud, you have to hear it. You have to process it differently. So I say all these things out loud anyway. You're just hearing my verbal processes. So I'm putting all that here in this original cup. Now I'm going to take this original cup, and I'm going to pour it into my new reality cup carefully so as not to spill. Setting that to the side. And then I'm just going to put, what would it feel like, right? What would it feel like if I got $30,000 in the next seven days? I almost said 70 days. In the next 7 days, if I got $30,000, what would it feel like? I mean, super exciting, right? I just feel like all of my money problems would be over, because I would be in a space of abundance and I could just pay on things I need to pay on. I wouldn't feel guilty about opening up a business. I would feel, or an outside business, I would feel overjoyed. I would feel like opportunities are everywhere and I could grab anyone I want. I could be less picky, right? I wouldn't have to compromise. I would just be in a great space to be able to accept what I want, when I want, whenever I want it. And I wouldn't have to, Yeah, I wouldn't have to compromise. So I don't want to go into the wouldn't. I want to stay in the woods. So I would be excited. I would be expansive. If I was able to have my own outside business and that money, it would just be able to feel like a weight was lifted off my chest. Oh, hi, honey. You want to do the water hack with me? Honey came to visit. Sometimes I get invaded in these videos by dogs. I have 4 dogs, just so all of you know. And Honey came in here. She's like, Mom, you're doing something without me. Come on, Honey. Come lay down. I'll come out there in a second. She wants to go outside. Mom, I want to go out. Okay, anyway. And if I got these paid performances, oh, it would be so cool. I do all these open mic nights and I go out and I sing and I make music and all of those things are amazing. And, you know, when you sing with a crowd and they sing back, it like actually makes you feel like a true rock star. And, you know, the goal of having all of these extra hobbies really is to continue, you know, growing in that space of abundance. So, I mean, just continuing to grow, continuing to expand, and just putting all of that energy into your new reality cup. Okay. So once you've decided what is it going to feel like, right? What's it going to feel like to be in this new reality? It's going to feel amazing, exciting, expansive, adventurous. I'll be able to explore more. I'll be able to expand my business on a whole different timeline, right? I'll have no excuses, which is also an amazing place, right? To just be able to be like, well, here I go, right? That's all going to be here in this cup. Okay. And then we drink. So cheers to your new reality. And remember, as we drink this water, we are allowing ourselves to just feel the excitement, feel the opportunity, right? To just see what's going to happen. I don't know how any of these things are going to happen, right? I could decide to go grab a scratch ticket and make $30,000 today. I don't know, but I don't need to know because I'm trusting that might happen, right? We're not in expectation, we're in exploration. It might not happen at all, and it might. So just allowing myself to experience what would it be like if it did, right? If tomorrow I woke up and there was $30,000 in my account, or somebody called me and said, hey, I love your business, I want to host you for an event, right? Whatever that looks like, I'm just allowing that to be here in this cup. So continuing to drink. Yeah, just continuing to notice what it feels like to drink the water, to notice that it's going in my whole body, that my whole body is going to use this hydration to send me into a place of health, just like these manifestations that I'm creating are sending me into a new place of health, right? Health, wealth, and abundance in a way that makes sense, right? That has been clearly outlined in my subconscious mind. Awesome. And then let's see what happens, right? Continuing to kind of assess and monitor. Remember, we're looking for opportunities of growth, right? As I receive these blessings, that means I'm going to continue to grow. So take some time to notice over the next few days, in what ways am I growing, right? What resistances are popping up for me that I can assess, that I can monitor, and then pursue as I move forward in receiving the blessings of my manifestations. Okay, now let's add some strength to this because I want to, and because that's what we're here for, right? We want to always be adding to something that's amazing. So here's what we're going to add. I have 3 things in front of me. Well, at least 2 of these things, and you don't have to do 3. You can grab 1 thing, right? You can grab no things, right? You can just rely on the water hack because I do believe the water hack is awesome. And when I got home from my open mic last night, I was like, man, I'm going to add to this. I'm going to add some cool stuff. So here's what I have. I have my cell phone. I use this all the time, right? Anytime I touch or use my cell phone, it is always with me, right? If I leave my cell phone somewhere, unfortunately, we live in that kind of world where you need this, right? I also have my water bottle. I need this, right? If I leave my house without my water bottle, I come back for it. I always, right? Or I go out and I buy another one, which is not usual because this is such a habit now. This is pretty much always with me. Okay. I'm going to explain why in just a second, but just bear with me here. And then I have 2 crystals. Now, these 2 crystals are actually the crystals of the week. As we're talking about manifesting, these 2 crystals are awesome for kind of pushing through and setting us up for success. So I'm going to actually put these links here in the video. Hopefully, let's see, copy. And I'm going to put these in the comments also. So there's this one. These are the crystals we're going to talk about today. Okay. So this first one we're going to talk about is called phosphorsiderite. Okay. And this is where this link here that I just put up, this is where I found this information. So this particular crystal is named after like phosphorus. And what does phosphorus do? Phosphorus helps make fire, right? So this crystal is known as the light bearer. Now, it's really great for kind of helping to soothe those anxieties. So when we manifest for things, I don't know if you guys are anything like me, when I'm manifesting, sometimes I'm like, what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen soon enough? What if I look like an idiot? What if, right? We go into the what ifs. This crystal just kind of, even now, I'm just kind of like, meh, right? But this crystal really helps to kind of wash those things away and bring us to a nice little baseline energy. It also helps us with our willpower, right? So that our, when we start feeling those lows or we start feeling a little discouraged or whatever, this crystal really helps kind of push past that in a very gentle way. Like I have a lot of really aggressive crystals that are like think moldavite, right? That's going to be like, no, you are going to do this and you're going to do this now. This crystal is not like that. It's just like, hey, I get it. We're all good, right? So I have this phosphorsiderite and I carry this in my pocket. I also have it in my client room. It's just a great energy. It's very calm. I actually really like it a lot. I should work with it more. I'm like, it's great for meditating. It's great for connecting to your higher self, connecting to those things that you really want, right? Because remember when we were talking about what is it that we want, right? When we're doing this manifestation is like, you might not really want what you want, right? And as you continue to grow, you might notice that. This crystal is going to really help you figure that out before you get to that point, to just help you be in a space of awareness in a very gentle way. So I really like this one. Okay. Now, the other crystal, and I'm going to tell you why all this matters in just a second. So sorry if this feels disconjointed, but I promise there's a reason. Okay, this other crystal that we have is called leopardite, 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 I don't know, whatever. I'm not a geologist. I'm just a spiritual alignment coach and a hypnotherapist. So, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. This is really cool crystal. And if you guys go to this link, there's a ton of information that is just amazing. And I'm not going to go over all of it just for time's sake, but I highly recommend going to this website and checking it out because there are it has every element in this crystal, right? Fire, volcanic ash, earth, right? Air, all of those amazing, beautiful things are in this crystal. Now, yay, how pretty it is. It is a jasper. It's got quartz. It's just a great crystal. But this is going to be a little bit more aggressive. So this one is very gentle, and it's pink. You know, I have a thing for pink, if you haven't figured that out by now. This one's going to be a little bit more gentle, just kind of like nurturing you along the way. This one's going to be a swift kick in the pants, right? It is really all about really pursuing that will, that determination. When things are getting discouraging or hard or frustrating, this crystal is going to say, it doesn't matter. Keep going, right? It's like, think about it like you're running a marathon or walking a marathon or walking period, right? If you're walking and you're tired or you're running and you're tired and you're just like, man, I just want to be done. Like, when is this going to be over? When have I learned enough? When have I done enough, right? This crystal is going to be like, keep going. Just keep going. One foot in front of the other, right? When I was in the military, I went to airborne school and there's something called an airborne shuffle. And the airborne, and some people call it like the ranger shuffle. It's the same thing. Essentially, it's just, you don't have to move fast. You just have to move. You just have to put one foot in front of the other, right? And hopefully you're going to keep pace with everybody else. So that's what this crystal is really getting you to do. Just put one foot in front of the other. Keep going, keep pursuing. I know you're tired, but you've got this. I'll help you find the extra energy. That's going to be here in this crystal. Now, why did I pick both of these crystals? Because they work awesome together. They work perfectly in tandem with each other to balance out that kind of masculine and feminine and really bring you into a space of like longevity, right? So that you're not exerting so much energy at the start and you're more in a space of balance. So these two crystals work awesome together. So phosphorus siderite and leopardite. Okay, now here's the key, right? So remember, we did the water, we drank it, we put a ton of positive, great intention in there, and we really allowed ourselves to come to a good space where we're allowing that water to kind of work through our body. Because remember, we're working for change from the inside out, right? With that permanent piece, which is I'm allowing growth so that I can receive these blessings, right? Cellular growth, internal health, right? All of those things so that when these blessings come, I am ready to jump on the ball. So I picked these three things because they are always with me. My phone is always with me. So if I were to receive a call or an email or a text with opportunity, that's here in my phone, right? So I'm putting positive energy into this phone. Right? That it will work. So I have a lot of technical problems. Those of you who have been on my channel for a long time know that that is just not part of my skill set. So sometimes my phone does not work, right? Sometimes I don't get calls or texts or emails from people who are like, hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you for 6 months. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I don't know, right? So I'm putting positive energy into this phone that it's going to be working for my highest good too, to provide me with these opportunities and be working well so that I can receive these blessings. I always have my phone. So anytime I go to my phone, I'm going to remember that it's got that positive energy. Now, the other thing that I want to do, or that I'm going to do, there we go. I am going to put my keywords on this sticky note. So business, $30,000 or more. I'm totally open to receiving more, right? The paid performances by March 3rd, 2024. And I'm going to put that sticky note here on my phone. I don't know if it's going to stay on my phone, but I'm at least going to put it on my phone. So there it is on my phone. Okay. My water bottle, like I mentioned, this thing is always with me. I always have it, right? It's usually full, right? But because we're also doing the water hack, this is a great thing. So if you're a water drinker or even a coffee drinker, because I also have my coffee here. So this is a great thing because you're taking this into your body. So I also am going to put a sticky note on my water bottle with my keyword. So business, $30,000 or more, and paid performances by March 3rd, 2024. And I'm going to put that sticky note on my water bottle. Okay, great. Now, because I always have these things with me, anytime I look at my phone or look at my water bottle, I'm going to be reminded of this thing that I'm manifesting. And I'm going to be reminded of the positive energy that I'm putting toward it. Right? And positive just meaning moving toward. The energy that I'm putting toward my goals and my manifestations are here in these two things, this device and this water, right? And even I can intentionally drink this water. Every time I take a drink, I can go, okay, what is it going to feel like to step into this? Right? What is it going to look like when I receive this? What is the energy I'm going to be bringing towards life once I've received this? How is this going to shift in this amazing way? That's going to be the energy I feel here. Now, I love crystals, like I mentioned. So when I meditate or when I'm nervous and I'm just kind of fiddling, because I'm a fiddler, not like a fiddler, but a fiddler. I'm going to just think about that. I'm going to be thinking about my manifestations and my goals. When I have this crystal in front of me and I'm thinking about all the ways in which I just don't know how it's going to happen, right? I'm going to have these crystals with me and remember, I don't have to know. I don't know how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. I don't need to know what I need to do. I'm just going to trust that the universe is putting me in the right place at the right time to do the right things in the right way so that I can receive these blessings when it's ready, right? Because it's going to be ready soon just because I'm doing all this work to make it happen, right? Remember, it is so important for you to take the time to really think about what it's going to feel like for you to step into these blessings. So, tomorrow, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we are going to do day 3 of our manifestation hack with the water. Feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know how this is going for you. Does this feel easy? What's coming up for you? Is nothing coming up for you and you're just like, hell yeah, I'm all about it and things are happening for me even now, right? Let us know that in the comments. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Hit that little bell so that you get notified anytime I go live. And pass these videos on, right? Allow other people to be blessed by this manifestation hack that you are going to be experiencing for yourself. I'm experiencing for myself just on having more opportunities to get out and be around people, be around musicians, be around other hypnotherapists. It works, right? Even now I'm receiving those opportunities and it's going to continue to grow as I grow. So as you go forth, may you experience joy and satisfaction as you continue on this journey. And may you grow as your manifestations grow. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you today. I will see you all next time. Tomorrow at 9, day 3, be there or be square. All right, bye, everybody.